Hello everybody, welcome back for part 19 of Let's Play Broken Sword Shadow of the Templars, the Director's Cut. And George is talking to a priest in Montfauçon, and what does he have to tell us? Let's find out.
Is the right-hand window original?
Oui, monsieur.
Oh, well that's nice.
How long have you worked here?
Hardly work, monsieur. This is a calling. I have been helping Father Flambert for nearly 6 months
Flaming
now.
Father? Flambert.
I guess you don't know much about the history of this church, then.
Just a little.
Oh, well tell us.
You've got quite a shine on that candlestick.
Ah, oui.
I don't know if that's something you should be telling a
would be an
priest.
insult to the Almighty.
I guess so. I never thought of it like that.
Huh. You got a shiny candlestick.
What do you know about the Knights Templar?
You have come to the right place, if that is your interest. Many of them were executed in the square outside. It was a disgrace to France.
Well, the Pope was right
France.
behind it, though.
What did he say?
Clement V
France?
was a man of mammon, not of God.
That's kind of forthright for a priest, isn't it?
You think so? It is hard to be sure what happened. It is so long ago.
What's this?
Do you speak Latin?
You ask this of a priest?
Oh.
Okay. Can you tell me what per
I
disciplinum
thought we
meum
speak
lux
Latin.
videbus means?
Let me see. That would be, by my teachings, you will see the light. I think.
Yeah, that's what I thought, too.
Wow, that was very weird.
I was in Ireland recently, and I brought back this plaster.
My sister brought back a shillelagh.
What's a shillelagh?
I have here a sewer key.
Ah, oui?
He doesn't care.
Have you seen this man before?
No, I have never seen him before.
Well, that's probably a good thing.
Have you ever seen anything like this lens?
No, never. The glass seems subtly colored in some way.
Huh.
Yeah, I've never noticed that before.
Huh. Interesting.
There's grease paint on this tissue.
Oui, you are correct.
Huh? Okay.
What do you make of this chalice?
It certainly looks very old.
About as old as this church, I think.
Huh.
There seems to be an engraving on it.
Yeah? What does it say?
I do not know, it is very tarnished. With your permission, I could try polishing it. I promise I will be very careful.
Wow. Yeah, why not?
That'd be very good of you.
This shouldn't take very long. Feel free to look around.
Huh.
Okay, thanks.
Huh. Alright. Well, we saw this.
I didn't recognize the biblical story in it. I was a Sunday school dropout.
And there's this guy. I always want to break off this cross thing. I don't know why.
A statue of a knight holding a staff and a scroll. The statue had any secrets. It was concealing them pretty well. On the end of the staff was some kind of disc with a cross on it. Around the base of the disc was a hairline crack.
Dude, does it make you want to take it? Because there's a crack. There's a crack.
A scroll was a symbol of scholarship. I knew that much. A scholarly knight. That rang a bell.
Well.
A very Spanish bell.
Huh.
I could see that what had at first seemed to be a fine engraved chasing on the scroll was actually writing. Per disciplinum meum lux videbus. Sounds pretty familiar to me.
Oh, it was on the manuscript.
Per a bit of a stained glass window.
Wow.
Hoping for a big insight while squinting through a hunk
does
of
that
statuary.
say?
Had been pretty optimistic, I guess.
Interesting. Interesting. I wonder...
It was the lens that I'd found on Klausner's body.
I wonder if this would work.
The lens fitted into the end of the scroll like a hand into a glove.
Wow. Huh. Well, look at that.
Per disciplinum Meum lux videbus. Hey,
What? 3 lens elements need to be slid to the correct position within the circle so that, when aligned, they create a clear image. Each lens element can be moved by moving the mouse pointer over the numbered tab. This sounds really complicated. By moving the mouse pointer over the numbered tab, and when a grasp hand appears, clicking and holding the mouse button to slide it left or right. Well, this is... Oh my goodness, this is ridiculous. I think that's his... and...
the distortions.
Oh!
Was a Knight Templar burning at the stake, and below him a
That's
date
fish.
in Roman numerals.
And doggies?
A
MCC...
Knight Templar burning at the stake, and a date. Let me see. M
18...
C C
14...
X I V. That's
No, 1314.
14.
1314. Oh. The burning of Jacques de Molay on the date 1314. Jacques de Molay! Can we get the
Per discipline,
lens back?
a knight.
I don't know, I guess we can't get the lens back. Talk to the priest. Maybe he has something to say.
Hey, thanks.
It is my pleasure, monsieur.
What was the writing on the chalice?
It was not writing, my mistake. It was a coat of arms. The remarkable thing is that it seems very familiar.
Yeah?
Oui, I think I have seen it on that wall tomb in the far corner.
Really?
That winged horse is quite distinctive.
Huh. Wow.
Boy, what a shine you got on this.
Merci. It is all in the wrist action.
I thought about using the shake and shock
Shake
on
and
it,
shock.
but I couldn't do that to
I
a
like the
priest.
name. Yeah, probably not.
Did you know that the center window conceals an image of a man burning at the stake?
The burning man?
What, you knew?
That there was a hidden image? No. But the church has a reputation for being haunted. Many times, people have claimed to have seen a burning man in the window. But when
Really?
others they look, there is nothing. Perhaps the light has to be just so for the figure to appear.
Yeah.
Wow.
Or maybe you need a special lens.
Huh.
Do you speak Latin?
You are...
Okay.
Let me...
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Catch you later.
Au
Catch you
revoir.
later. What did he say? There was a... something about a... in the far right? Was it this one? Or did he mean that far right?
A stone knight lay... I wondered if this guy... A stone carrying all that armor around.
Maybe they meant this guy. He's staring at us.
Now that my attention had been drawn to it, there was no mistake. There was no name on it. But the coat of arms was undeniably the Pegasus of the De Vasconcelos family.
Oh.
I had found the last resting place of Don Carlos. My eye was drawn to the biblical references carved into the edge of the tomb. Hey, maybe these biblical references mean something.
Oh. Ah! A jumble of letters are carved onto the side of the knight's tomb. You must look far and highlight a number of biblical verse references. What? You must look for and highlight a number of biblical verse references comprising of the name of a book, followed by the chapter and verse in Latin numerals. Oh my goodness. What? Luke chapter 8 would be displayed as Luke 8:2. This is ridiculous. Okay, Corinthians.
Corinthians 14:5. Not much to go on, but it must have meant something. If I examined the tomb more closely, there might be other clues to find.
Okay. Psalms
22:21.
Okay. What else is there? Ad Majorum. No, that's not one. John
4:11.
Oh, here's another Psalms.
Psalms 32:7. The numbers referred to a chapter and a verse in the Bible. There were no more references to find.
Oh.
But a series of Roman numerals ran around the plaque. I made a note in case they meant something. Psalms 32.
Psalms.
John 4:11.
John.
Corinthians 1:4-5. And just one more. Psalms 22:21.
Okay, he says that
It may not
Psalms.
be perfect,
Psalms.
but I've got a memory like a steel trap. The chalice had led me to these inscriptions, but it looked like a happy coincidence to me. After all, the de Vasconcellos arms were already on the manuscript. Nope, I was still convinced that the chalice had some significance all of its own.
Huh. Around the outside of the inscriptions are the numerals 14 and 27 at the top. Huh. Interesting. Is there more? Oh. Oh, let's talk to him. See if he has anything to say. That was really weird. Why would the tomb have it written like that?
Hello again, Father.
Bonjour, monsieur. How pleasant.
No,
Catch
that's
you later.
it. Where to next? Let's go get some wine with the police officer. Alright. Alright, can we go to... Oh, we can't just go over to Spain. Should we... What should we do? Go over to Nico?
I solved another puzzle.
You did?
Well, I guess I did.
Well, what was it? What's the answer?
1314.
What does that mean?
It was the date when Jacques de Molay was burned, wasn't it?
Of course.
The answer was hidden in a stained glass window. When I looked through the lens, the picture changed. It became a man surrounded by flames.
It seems to me the answers to the Templar puzzles are as cryptic as the clues.
That's true.
Sometimes I wonder if the manuscript isn't an elaborate joke.
The Knights Templar weren't the kind of people to play jokes, were they?
Let's show her the chalice.
Look at the chalice now, Nico.
What
Wow.
happened? It's shiny.
The priest at
shiny.
Montfauçon buffed it up for me.
That's incredible.
Yeah, looks as good as new.
No. You found a use for a priest. That's incredible.
Oh, Nico.
Let's take another...
Okay, so we figured out the bull's head, and we figured out the tripod and the gem.
There's a guy with a sword and a bull. Between them is a...
And what about this guy?
There's a guy working on a loom.
Yeah, I don't know. Did we ever figure out what that was for? We figured this one, I think.
A knight with a crystal
It's
ball.
not a crystal
the
ball.
Knight's scroll bears a phrase in Latin. Through my teachings, you will be enlightened.
And there's the three faces.
There's a woman looking at her reflection in a mirror, but the reflection has three hideous faces.
Look there. Two guys on the same horse.
Yep.
I'd better get back.
Well, where do we go? 13, 14. I mean, maybe we can ask Andre. Andre. Tell me where to go.
Hi, Andre.
Hello.
Oh, well, let's show him the chalice. Oh, no? Oh, okay.
While I was in Syria, I discovered a strange pagan statue. It was like a head with 3 bearded faces. Horrible.
That sounds as if it could be Baphomet, the idol described by the Templars.
Vomit.
The poor Knights of Christ had an idol that looked like that?
Allegedly. The description of the idol came from the evidence extracted by the Inquisition. Mind you, not one statue or idol was ever found on Templar property. Until now, that is.
Really?
Just last month, a statue of Baphomet was unearthed right here in Paris.
Really?
Where? At the Institut Hermétique de Nerval.
Hermétique.
The statue is beneath the foundations. It was discovered by some workmen while renovating the building.
Can you tell me any more about the statue of Baphomet?
It's a fearful image, even now. A bearded head. The base of the statue is carved with Templar symbols. One of the workmen noticed a curious stain at the base.
Ew.
He claimed it looked like blood.
Blood?
That's right.
That's right.
Thanks for your help.
You're welcome.
Oh my gosh. That is our next clue, obviously. Lebanon. Alright, let's see if we can head over there, wherever the site de Baphomet. Hello?
The painter didn't seem to regard the painting as too important. Not as important as a cigarette break, anyway.
What's this?
The painter had a pot of gunmetal gray primer hanging from the barrier.
Gunmetal, huh?
Excuse me, could you help me?
What is it?
Flat
I've
top.
got a few questions.
A few?
You're doing a fine job.
Merci. I have my professional pride.
I don't think I've ever seen a Gauloise smoke so stylishly.
Gauloise.
It's a natural talent.
I'm being sarcastic.
I'm being indifferent.
You're very good at that as well.
Vive l'indifférence.
So, what are you doing here?
I am having my break.
Yeah, I mean when you finish your break.
When I finish my break, an interesting concept, monsieur.
You'll probably need to think about it.
I could have
Wow.
another cigarette while I consider.
George is being really
Perhaps tomorrow too.
confrontational.
Okay, let me put things differently. What were you hired to do here?
I was hired to keep the archaeological dig in the basement of this building clear of debris and to touch up damage to the door frames with my little pot of paint. It's a very responsible job. Unfortunately, I'm not a very responsible person.
So what do you know about the excavation?
I know they won't let me in to do my job. I would complain to my union, but là.
You couldn't be bothered to join.
Right. Tell you what, though, I'm surprised at the sort of people interested in this excavation.
Huh.
What's unusual about the visitors to the excavation?
Hopefully it's not
None
con.
of them look like archaeologists to me.
Do you know what an archaeologist looks like?
Three-piece suits, crocodile-eyed attaché cases,
Rolex
oysters.
oysters.
But no archaeologist dresses like that.
Quite right, monsieur, quite right.
So, who are they?
Who cares as long as they pay me?
Huh. They pay
What does the
you.
word Templar suggest to you?
Templar?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Ah!
I have some plaster of Paris.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Have you seen this man before?
Yes, he asked me a lot of questions, just like you.
Oh, shit.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
Yes, it's a communion chalice. I know, you know, I used to be an altar boy.
Huh.
You?
Yes, me. What's so funny about that?
Nothing.
A greasy tissue. Don't get it too close to my cigarette, monsieur, or there'll be a conflagration.
I was pretty sure
always
the
love that
shaken
word,
shock had shot its
conflagration.
bolt in Syria. I've got a sewer key.
I used to work in the sewer.
Oh? What happened?
I had a cigarette break in a pocket of methane. A manhole
Ugh.
cover landed on the other side of the Seine and I was sacked.
Has a guy calling himself Merlin been nosing around?
Was he wearing a t-shirt with "My name is Merlin" on it? Then how the hell am I supposed to know his name just...
Huh.
Be seeing you.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Oh.
Hey, monsieur!
Okay.
I should think so. Meddling with a man's paint pot. Pah!
Yeah. What?
Hey, you! Get away from my dumpster.
Shit.
There was a dumpster full of debris. From the excavation, I guessed.
Let's just go down. Oh, he just lets us go down. Alright.
There was a closed door with toilet scratched into the cheap veneer.
That door is locked, monsieur.
Oh. Hello. Let's just check
There
out
was a
some
telephone
stuff.
on the far wall. Do you mind if I use the phone?
Be my guest. I'm paid to guard this door. The phone can look after it.
Hi, Nico?
Georges, what have you discovered?
Nothing yet.
Nothing. Is something wrong?
No.
Georges, why are you calling me?
Oh, no reason. I just wanted to hear your voice.
You did. Well, this is my voice saying, don't bother me, I'm busy.
Oh.
I love Nico. She's so funny. Let's see what else we have here. Well, let's just talk to the
A
dude.
guard stood by a door I guessed led to the excavation. He looked pretty pompous. Well, not so much pretty, just pompous.
Pretty pompous.
Hi? Excuse me?
Oui,
Oh.
So, what exactly are you doing here?
I'm guarding. You expect to find me sharing shit?
Take it easy, I just didn't realize you were a guard. I'd like to know what you're guarding, please.
That's a secret.
It wouldn't happen to be an archaeological site, would it?
Are you asking me or telling me?
I'm telling you.
Then why ask?
I had a feeling this was no normal hole in the ground. I'd like to use the washroom, but the door's locked.
Oh, that's no problem. You can have the key.
Thanks.
Oh. Well, that was easy.
On the keyring was a big old key that looked like it might fit the excavation door.
Okay.
Hi again.
What is...
What do you know about the Knights Templar? There was a long pause during which the guard said nothing. Then he said,
Nothing.
nothing at all?
Is this a test?
What, like a history pop test?
No, like a test.
Okay, yes, it's a test.
Then I know absolutely nothing about the Templars.
Huh.
The guard was being amazingly evasive. It was going to take more than goodwill to get past him. I got this plaster from Ireland.
Not an exciting souvenir.
Yeah, but we like to show it off anyway.
Have you seen this man before?
Oh,
You have.
no.
Huh.
I thought better of showing him the chalice. He might be on the conspiracy's payroll, and I didn't want to risk it.
Oui. You have...
A sudden urge to sing. Care to join me?
No, no singing in here.
No singing in here. The singing
Look,
police
a
might come.
tissue stained with grease paint.
Ah, just what I've always wanted.
No, don't. It's
if
mine.
you give me that, you can enter through the door.
Really?
Of course not. What would I want with an old tissue?
This gadget,
So it is.
Huh.
do you recognize?
Merlin.
Talk to you later.
Au revoir.
Alright, let's
I
just...
couldn't get to the...
What is
A
this?
thermostat was mounted over a radiator. The radiator was pumping out heat as the thermostat was cranked right over to full. No wonder it was warm in here, even with the door open to the chill of fall. I couldn't imagine what I'd achieved. The doorway was full of assorted old tea chests, cardboard boxes, and so on. All empty and all uninteresting.
Let's check it out.
The doorway led to an old utility. There was nothing interesting.
Oh, what's this?
I couldn't see any use for a collection of dirt and half bricks.
I guess we might as well go in the bathroom. I don't know. What would be in there?
The door was locked.
Oh, well, we got the key. Oh, what do we have here? Interesting.
The thing felt really hot. Big demands seemed to be being made on it.
Let's get
Even
Nico
a
another
charming
necklace.
comfort station like this made me think fondly of the toilet in Syria. That place was kept in pretty good order. At least, it had been until I vandalized it. Still, it was all for a good cause. I didn't want.
You didn't want any coal. Let's see here.
On the wall was an automatic hand dryer. I wasn't about to wash my hands in this place, so I didn't need to dry them. Oh boy! Dirty soap! How do they do that?
Ew. Oh.
Oh boy! Dirty soap! How do they do that? The
Are we
taps
washing
were
our-
rusty. Oh boy! The cold taps washer looked to have failed. It was just dribbling down the sink.
Huh.
The tap...
Taps are rusty. Oh.
I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that.
I don't
I
know.
couldn't...
This is weird. We got
Oh
soap.
boy!
Dirty soap. Clean it, the soap.
I couldn't do that. Oh boy! Dirty...
Push this.
On the wall...
Well, what do we want to do? We want to...
I didn't want to carry a bar of...
We don't want the dirty soap. Come on. We want to get into the door. And that would require... Huh. Well, what will we do? What are we gonna do? Oh, what's
The
this?
thing felt really...
Well, obviously there's something with the soap, so let's just try everything.
I couldn't do that. Oh boy! Dirty,
Dirty
soap!
soap. What?
How do
to
they do that?
do that?
I couldn't do that. Oh boy!
Why
Dirty
do you
soap.
keep saying that?
How do they do that?
Alright, let's use the key.
Perhaps I could make a copy of the key.
Really? Oh, I like this little...
The key had made a clear
face he
imprint in
made.
the soap. The bar of soap had the imprint of a key in it.
Huh. Oh.
I knew keeping that plaster was a good idea.
Oh. Wow, that's pretty
With the plaster and
ingenious.
the imprint, I was on the right lines. I had filled the key's imprint in the soap with dry plaster. You can't make a cast without wetting the plaster.
He puts it back in his
But
pocket.
wet plaster alone does not make a cast. I used the dryer to speed up the process.
And we get a key. That will probably crumble.
Well, it had taken a while, but I had made myself a completely unconvincing plaster key. Way too fragile to use in a lock. I'd have to substitute it for the real one. Trouble was, it looked like plaster and not metal.
Damn.
Then again, that plaster statue in Syria hadn't looked like stone until I'd been a bit artful with it. Maybe I could improve the key as well.
What do? We used the grease on it? Alright, well... We have a key to let us in. The door, but the guard's standing in the way. We got a painter.
Don't go with...
Oh, we got a painter outside with a bucket
Hi
of
again.
paint.
What is...
That
Here's the key.
Merci.
maybe we can dip the keys in the paint. Ooh.
It sure is hot in here.
I have to have the door open to allow the workmen access, so why not? I turn the heat up.
You could wrap up warm.
I have my gloves if it gets cold, but why bother when it's warm anyway?
Huh. That's interesting. Yeah,
Talk to you
probably
later.
not.
Au revoir.
Okay, well... Yeah, let's... How are we gonna get the key in the paint? Unless we just sneak it in really quick.
Hey, monsieur.
Okay.
Aw.
Hi, it's me again.
What?
I made this key out of plaster.
How thrilling. How clever. How pointless.
Be seeing you.
What?
Damn. Alright, well, let's, I guess let's stop the video for now. I'm kind of stuck and we need to figure out how to fix this key, so let's end it for now, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Alright, bye.